my name is Ivan, and right now you're seeing my digital clone who is recording this video for you while I'm at work. Here are the hottest news from the world of AI and cryptocurrencies. Today we'll talk about new security threats and choosing the best crypto wallet, about the rate of Ethereum and Bitcoin, and whether it's worth buying these coins, and much more. Many know that crypto wallets are divided into hot, like phone apps, and cold, which are similar to flash drives. It's often said that cold wallets are safer, but in reality, there's a risk of hacking due to the human factor with any type of wallet. It's not so important whether it's a cold or hot wallet. What's more important is that its security system is at a high level. The manufacturer of hardware, i.e. cold wallets Trezor, has revealed a vulnerability in the third-party security system. As a result, contact information of over 66,000 users could have been leaked. According to the report, at least 41,000 Trezor customers received phishing emails with a link. It contained a form for entering the initial phrase that users had to fill in to regain access to their wallet. Scammers exploited the human factor, inattentiveness. If any of the Trezor customers had believed and entered the password, their crypto would have been taken from their wallet. Fortunately, according to the team, the culprits were unable to steal any digital assets as a result of the incident. Representatives noted that the company sent out warning messages within an hour of learning about the incident. However, this is not the first scammer attack on Trezor customers, and at least one person lost 1 whole and 3/10 of a Bitcoin, which is about $57,000 at today's rate. In early March, developers warned users about a phishing scheme that had emerged, carried out by cybercriminals posing as the company. The culprits contacted victims via phone, SMS, or email, alerting them to a security breach in their Trezor account. Later, in May of last year, it was found that fake versions of Trezor hardware crypto wallets were being sold under the guise of factory-made ones. Specialists then noted that at least one victim lost 1.3 Bitcoins during the incident. And through the link in the video description, you can download the ArcSign crypto wallet for free, which has unique Face ID 2.0 protection based on neural networks. Additionally, through this wallet, you can use accounts in wallets such as MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and others. Ethereum has dropped below $2,400, but analysts remain optimistic. They note that over the past 90 days, this cryptocurrency has generally been on the rise, and on January 12th, the asset reached a local maximum of $2,717. Therefore, cryptocurrency traders and analysts on Platform X are optimistic about Ethereum's prospects. For instance, Muro Crypto stated that he is holding long positions on Ethereum with a target of $2,700. Expert Vela Crypto X suggests that Ethereum will grow towards $2,800. What does this mean for us? Firstly, the fact is that Ethereum is the world's second cryptocurrency. Its capitalization is only growing because the coin is based on the Ethereum network, on which new cryptocurrency projects are being created. Looking at all this, many believe in the growth of Ethereum. I can say that it is a moderately risky asset that is currently getting cheaper, which means there is an opportunity to purchase it profitably. Therefore, if you're thinking about buying cryptocurrency, I would invest 10 to 15% of my free funds in Ethereum. However, remember that I am only speaking about my opinions and what other market players are saying. You make the decision to buy on your own. Let's break down what the expert says, and then I'll explain what this means for regular crypto investors. So, Mike Novogratz, the founder of asset management company Galaxy Digital, shared his opinion about the price of Bitcoin. Novogratz believes that the price of the first cryptocurrency will only rise in 6 months. He wrote about this on X, formerly known as Twitter. Novogratz's forecast was a response to the words of Chris Terry, an expert from the analytical platform BTC Data. Terry noted that until the completion of the liquidation of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, the price of Bitcoin will remain volatile. Terry expects that in the coming weeks, the trust will get rid of another $25 billion, and as a result, Bitcoin will fall under this pressure. The founder of Galaxy Digital is also confident that investors will continue to withdraw funds from GBTC. However, according to him, market participants will simply switch to other spot ETFs. It is worth noting that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission approved a new instrument in the U.S. market on January 10, 2024. Novogratz believes that in the next 6 months, the current market discomfort will pass. Then the price of Bitcoin will soar. The conclusion for bullish crypto investors is that if they trust this expert, it makes sense to buy Bitcoin now because it will rise in the next 6 months. I am making a separate release where I analyze the forecasts of different market participants. The majority of them agree that Bitcoin may drop slightly in the short term, but it is still expected to rise in the long run. If you are thinking about buying cryptocurrency, just like with ethereum, I would invest 10 to 15% of my available funds in Bitcoin. However, remember that I'm only sharing my opinions and what other market players are saying. You make the decision to buy on your own. Before we continue, I want to thank you for your support. For 6 months now, I have been creating content that helps people understand crypto, not only as a way to make money, but also as a technology that makes our lives better. I am doing and will continue to do cryptocurrency giveaways to your wallets. I also have a whole series of videos about how crypto is improving the world and how it can help each one of us. Thank you for liking and commenting. It's very important. For example, 1 like equals another 10 views in recommendations for other viewers. Thank you again. And now let's continue. One of the reasons why the value of Bitcoin has risen from $1 to tens of thousands of US dollars since its inception is due to the strict network limitations. So the mining of Bitcoin first becomes more complex over time, and second, there is a Bitcoin limit of 21 million coins. This is one of the fundamental principles of the Bitcoin network, designed to ensure scarcity, the gap between limited resources and unlimited needs. In simple terms, without it, Bitcoin would be printed like regular money, accelerating inflation. The limit of 21 million Bitcoins is written in the open source code by the anonymous creator Satoshi Nakamoto and is publicly available on GitHub, although it is not clearly stated in the code. Like most other codes, Bitcoin's source code can be altered, which means the 21 million limit can theoretically be changed. However, for such a change to take effect, it must be accepted by the miners, says Joseph Titek, a Bitcoin analyst at Trezor, a company that deals with hardware wallets. Developers can potentially introduce whatever they want, but they can't impose changes on anyone, Titek said. The final say in what gets accepted lies with the node operators, people around the world who manage full Bitcoin nodes. The analyst cited a related historical precedent, the block size war of 2017, when some developers, miners, and exchanges wanted to increase the size of the Bitcoin block from the original 1 megabyte. Node operators rejected such a change as it would lead to greater centralization of Bitcoin, stated Titek. According to estimates from the Buy Bitcoin Worldwide site, probably over 1 million unique objects are involved in Bitcoin mining. Some commentators in the Bitcoin community echoed similar sentiments on the cryptocurrency forum Bitcoin Talk, with many expressing confidence that miners would not support the abolition of the Bitcoin issuance limit of 21 million. Network participants won't run this code, and it will have to undergo a hard fork, which almost no one will support, wrote Bitcoin Talk user Kakmaker. Bitcoin is not like paper currency. You can't just turn on money printers and increase the supply. You need a consensus from the participants of this network, he added. In the end, the Bitcoin limit is likely to remain in place. If you buy and sell Bitcoin, this is good news for you as your investments are protected from classic inflation. On the other hand, Bitcoin mining will continue to become more complex, resource-intensive, and therefore less profitable. So if you're offered to invest in such a business like a mining farm, you should think twice. Let's analyze the statistics and draw conclusions for the average crypto investor. For 3 consecutive days, the total amount that investors poured into spot Bitcoin funds turned out to be less than the outflow from the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. GBTC. According to James Seifert, a Bloomberg analyst, at the end of the 8th day of trading spot Bitcoin ETFs, on January 23rd, the inflow of money into funds excluding GBTC amounted to $409 million. At the same time, investors withdrew about $515 million from the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, leading to a total outflow of $106 million. The following day saw a total outflow of $158 million. The same thing happened on the 10th day of trading. Trading volumes, however, remain high. On the 9th day, the figure was 1.2 billion, and on the 10th, it was 1 billion. Meanwhile, information has emerged online about plans by Harvest, China's largest stock firm, to launch its own spot Bitcoin ETF. Chinese journalist Colin Wu noted that the company became the first institution in China to apply for the creation of such a tool. Many members of the crypto community consider this news extremely positive for the crypto industry. For the average investor, this means that the market is finally starting to settle down, and this could make the price of Bitcoin less volatile. Capital flows are stabilizing, and this is a good time to invest before the next price rallies. A new study has shown that the active adoption of digital assets continues in Europe. Among the main factors, high profitability and decentralization. According to a Binance Square survey, 73% of European residents believe in the future of cryptocurrencies. The Binance team conducted a survey in several European countries including France, Italy, Spain, and Sweden. In total, about 10,498 people participated in it. Voting for one or another option was possible from October 14th to November 8th, 2023 on the Binance survey platform. The data obtained during the study indicate that digital assets are increasingly woven into everyday life. Thus, 55% of respondents stated that they interact exclusively with cryptocurrencies. 24% noted that almost half of their trading operations are related to tokens. In addition, 55% of respondents reported using cryptocurrency for everyday purchases. 10% also said they do this on a weekly basis. Among the main factors contributing to the adoption of digital assets in Europe, survey participants highlighted high returns, decentralization, innovative solutions. Binance's marketing director, Rachel Conlon, meanwhile, believes that the massive adoption of digital assets in Europe is facilitated by a secure and harmonized regulatory framework in the region. Earlier research by Crypto.com showed that in 2023, the number of cryptocurrency users exceeded 500 million people. The platform predicts that this figure will increase by another 34% this year. This is another proof that more and more people are recognizing the benefits of cryptocurrency, and it is gaining popularity worldwide. That's all for today. Write what you think about what's happening, and whether you believe in the growth of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. Post your questions in the comments. See you in the next videos.